Good morning, everybody. I'm on these Facebook streets because things have ticked up since yesterday. How God put you on a course. So I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of questions. I have put out information. If y'all have been my Facebook friends or follow me on 50 Shades of Glow, um, about getting ready for 2024. I started putting video out beginning of 2023. I saw it coming. So now we here, okay? And people are panicking. People, oh my God, don't panic. We're resilient people. You sit like I did yesterday. When I heard, I, I knee jerk, broke down, cried, 15 seconds, because I knew that I had to continue to take care of business, to self-preserve me. Do not allow whatever actions to control how you move. Okay? But I'm jumping on because people have asked. So I am going to give you 10 tips and a bonus. So many people I see in the groups, oh, I got to get out of here, move, this, that. One, well, this is another bonus before I even start the list. Number one, do not react on emotion. Because what you don't want to do is jump from the frying pan to the fire. So I have compiled a list because I know several people when this happened in the last when he won before. People jumped on a plane with a one-way ticket to Africa, and some came back, some struggled. So we want to do this properly, and I'm going to give y'all tips because I have gone through the process, and I'm still going through the process and the journey, so we can do it together. All right. I also am premiering my new channel, Africa Awaits, tonight at 9 when I do my live on talking about Africa. But now it is Let's Travel and Move, or Move to Africa, and the country. America with 3Ks to Africa. All right. So what we don't want to do is do a knee-jerk reaction. All right. And jump up and get a one-way ticket. We don't want to do that. Don't do that. But also, we don't want to just panic and do nothing either. So this is for those that are seriously like, you know what? I'm coming up on retirement. What am I supposed to do? Just do it. And for those that say, well, when I is a dangerous way to live. Well, when I retire, or you don't know the future. So you start doing it now. Okay? And if you plan, the time will be here before you know it. But if you just talk about it and don't be about it, you wasting so much time and space. Okay, so let me get right to the list. Okay, these are 10 things proven because I've done this. So I'm not telling y'all anything that I haven't done or I am doing now. Okay, first thing, make sure you have your passport, your U.S. passport. But to even take it up another notch, go and get your U.S. passport renewed. So you have another full 10 years. It only costs you $125. So I am going to pinch some nerves in this video. I want y'all to share this with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and tune in at 9 p.m. every night to learn about each country in Africa. Now, this is not just for people traveling to Africa, okay? My channel and my travel agency is Africa specific, but this is for anywhere you want to go. And just like I told people, because some people are uncomfortable about making a move to Africa, they want to stay close to the United States. I don't know why. They say because of family. Okay. If you live in California and your family in New York, it's the same, but everyone has their own thing. So, but this list is for if you didn't feel what went down yesterday, you don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, you're just tired of it, and you as an American citizen and with that blue passport, you got choices. That's one entitlement we do have as Black people. American born or American naturalized, and we have that United States passport. You can get up at any time and go anywhere as long as you pay for a ticket. In most places, it's visa on arrival. You're not jumping through hoops, so you got to get approved by the embassy and all that to travel. That is one great thing about being a U.S. citizen. Okay, so take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Okay, because where you want to be is in a place, like they said, that you are appreciated, not tolerated. And in the U.S., you're tolerated. Look at the exit poll numbers. We supported each other, 80 and 90%. The other folks did not. They were in the 40s and 50s. Even the women. They were white before they were women, with all this reproductive issues. They voted on the institutionalism of being Caucasian in this United States before they were women. So if y'all want to continue to sit here, and you don't have to go permanently because you're a U.S. citizen, you don't know how valuable that is. We could come and go as much as we want. We will never get stopped at the border if we're a U.S. citizen. So take that and use it. Most visas are good up to 3 months, and they're only like $50 or $100 for 3 months. No excuse. If y'all complaining about, I need to move or what, stop talking about it and be about it. This is the time, because it's not getting any better. Because remember, it's not just him that got in. They voted in Project 2025. Y'all may forget that. All the stuff that's in Project 2025 is about to go down. So we on a time limit. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get right into it. Number one, as I said, a valid passport. And go and renew your passport. So you will have a full 10 years. That's only $125. Okay? Number two, YouTube is such a friend. Go on YouTube, make it like a daily. You go on YouTube and you go through, you write down the places that you would like to, that you're interested in going. And go to YouTube and see people that have traveled there. And this is a serious caveat that y'all have to follow. Do not pull any YouTube video with people talking about a country or a brown country and they're not brown. It's a big difference. Over the last 4 years, when I've been studying Africa and when I travel, it is a tremendous difference because I go and study every single country I've been to, so I know what to expect when I travel and vacation there. Total difference when there is a non-brown person that's talking about that place and a black person that's talking about that place. So, number three, because we went through number two, you're going to choose the place that you want to go. Number three, go to YouTube, not Google. Don't Google it. Don't Google the information that you want, and not even ChatGPT it, because that is sourced information that you don't know the source. It's just information. And even on ChatGPT, I've noticed that it's kind of generalized. So what you want to do is get information that is real time with real people. You can look in YouTube and see how old that video is, if it was done 7 years ago, last year, last week, and make sure you get that video from a brown person. And a couple of recommendations of black or brown YouTubers that have excellent content, and they're not paying me to do this, but Wadamaya, okay, he is from Ghana, and he travels all over the world, and he gives you a really good view on countries in Africa, okay? Another person that's really, really good, his name is Jackson Cooper, and Jackson Cooper, and he's really getting into different places. Like, he just went over to Haiti and exposed the beauty of Haiti, that the Western media is telling us that Haiti is just war torn. He went to Haiti and he went back. He is good. He's American. And I connected with him when he was in Kenya. He's another great YouTuber. It's called his channel is Coop's Corner. Coops, Coop's Corner. He's really, really good. Okay. Then it's another lady. Her name is Miss Trudy. She is African and she travels. Ironically, it's the ex-wife of Wadamayo. I think that's what it says on the thing. I don't know if they married or not, but she is really good. And who else is really, really good? It's a lot of people out there, but those three, you can get some solid content. And then there's a couple of other people that I'll talk about in my later videos, but do YouTube with your research. Do not Google it. Do not ChatGPT it. Go and see someone like me that's gone through, and you see them doing it, so you can get a clear understanding and a feel of the area. And after you do that, so this is like a 3A. After you do that, go on YouTube and you follow them, okay, and you get their information. Feel free to reach out to them through Instagram or whatever contact that they have at the bottom. And most of them will respond. I know Jackson will respond to you. And it was a couple of other people like Mark Meets Africa. He was a good guy. He just got back in. He was heavy into it. He's in Tanzania, young guy, and he left years ago, and he's been in and out. But some of the people will reach back to you and give you feedback if you wanted to, because what you have to also do is start building a community and a network. You don't want to go, I don't care if it's to the next city. You want to know people there. You want to connect with people that you trust, that you can get information from. and that can help you as a new person in that space. You please stop acting like an island. Make sure and don't be, when people offer to assist you, don't feel shy or have ego to not take people's advice that's trying to help you, and someone to tell you something and you're like, don't listen to them and go and do what you want to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. If people respond to you and they are giving and they've gone through it, not what you heard, it's getting with people that's gone through it and giving you, taking the time to give you advice, build a relationship with those people, because you're going to need those people. You're going to need those people. Okay. So you want to build a network. So that's like 3A, 3B or whatever. Yes. So you're forming like a relation, or you're forming a solid foundation, right? So when you've done that, what I would start doing, so that's on the informational side, and what you need to do is not like watch YouTube one time. Every time I travel, I watch YouTube on that subject every night, 2 hours for about a month or two. To really, I'll go and, see. So when I get off that plane, I know exactly what I need to do. And I'm not like lost in the sauce. I'm telling you. So the next thing, when you're, building that daily, you want to start purging. Okay, now that it's about to get nitty gritty, and we're going to separate the men from the mice. Because what I'm about to tell y'all, that's going to tell if you want to stay in your situation. Because it's your situation. It's not even staying in your, it's your situation. And you have to make the decision if it's bad enough, if you want to make change enough to make your life different. So it's almost like, and thank God I've never been in a situation, and, prayers go to like women that's in abusive relationships. And they feel that, well, if I leave, I don't have anything, or, if your life is going to be better and your life is not better right now in your situation, that risk at the end of the day is worth it. It will not be comfortable. It will not feel good. You will second guess yourself. You will cry. You will say, oh my God, did I do the right thing? That's going to come. This journey is not easy. Trust. So many people say, oh, Gloria, yeah, you make it just look so easy. I was like, really? Nah. Y'all don't see me at like 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm turning and twisting, like stressing about the day. The journey's not easy, but you just got to continue to move forward. I'm at the point where, okay, as long as I move the boulder forward today, I got to be satisfied with that. And the more that you move the boulder forward, you're moving it forward. Instead of just standing there and complaining or making excuses, and you sitting there on the rock. Move that bitch forward. Even if it's one tilt per day. At the end of a week, you done tilted it 7 times. Nothing's gonna come overnight. Nothing is easy. So I want to preference that before I go into the rest of the nitty gritty, the four through 10 and the bonus. Okay. So the next thing you need to do is purge. Get rid of your shit. Because your shit is shit. Get rid of it. I am a bag. I love bags. Okay. And I still got more bags than I should, but I don't even wear them. I got every bag back there in my closet. Every bag. And I'm like, well, but I've got rid of a lot of bags. And since I don't work in like a corporate environment, I don't have to go out. Usually I'm in a t-shirt, today I'm in a t-shirt and some spandex or whatever. I'm comfortable, right? But you need to start purging and getting rid of stuff. And a little tip is what I ran into. I did and now is the time where in some places it's still kind of warm outside. So sometimes churches or whatever have like little yard sales or whatever. Or if you live in a house, you have a yard sale. Don't donate your stuff to Goodwill. I seen it in live time and I just couldn't believe it. I was at a yard sale at a church. Everyone had their stuff all set up and all pretty and hanging. The people that got the most sales had they stuff on a pile, on the table, or on the ground, on a sheet, and they just put $1 up. Bum, 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 bum. I said, you know what? No one else sold anything. The people that had that, there goes another guy that's good, Austin Holloman. He does a lot of stuff on Kenya, but he is a good, he has good content too. Austin Holloman. But anyway, so, yeah, so do a yard sale. All your clothes that you put in bags to give to Mr. Goodwill that doesn't give back and has raised his prices. The freaking no. Go and sell. Start off with that. Sell your stuff. Start purging. If you haven't worn it, like you said, in a year or two or whatever, if it's packed up, if it's purge your stuff, because if you're going to move, you're going to have to get rid of it anyway. So purge your things, okay? Purge, just get down to the basics. And if you are in a place where you really don't drive too many places, we are in an era now where you can order your groceries, it comes to the door. We can jump in an Uber. We can take public transportation. If a car is not a big necessary and you have a car note, insurance is off the chain. Oh my God. You have a car note, car insurance, car registration. You looking like at $1,000 a month. 1,000 times 12 is $12,000. Let's cut that in half. If your car responsibilities was half of that, and doubtfully is not, it's more than that. It's between $6,000 and $12,000 a year. Just think of that being saved. So you get rid of your car. Yeah, it's about to get nitty gritty now, honey. Nitty gritty. And I've done it all. So I'm here to say what's worked, what hasn't. I got rid of my car 2 years ago. I was without a car for 2 years. It was the most freeing thing ever. And I would rent cars when I needed to, but it was the most freeing thing ever because I didn't have to worry about that bill, those two bills, because you pay your car note and then not waiting 30 days, but 2 weeks later, here come your car insurance. So it's like you paying on that car every 2 weeks, and then gas is off the chain. So just make sure everything is just so. Okay? Get rid of your car. If you could sell your house when houses are outrageously overpriced now, you can't get a house for under $400,000. And before COVID, you paid $169,000. You're looking at $300,000. And this is without you even touching your retirement plan. So everybody wants to say, well, I got 6 more years till I retire. 6 years is long. Your ass couldn't drop. 6 years is long. So you'll wait. Well, if I wait 6 to 8 years, I got 6 to 8 more years. I can get full. The money that you pay to live, to work on that job, to get that full retirement, when it's only a couple $100 difference, and you can retire now, or you can be in and out. Don't do that to yourself. That's what they have brainwashed us, that we need to work to 65, then get a little retirement check. Okay. Then halfway get taxed on whatever, then get limited of what we can do over the amount. No, start living your life now. Start living your life today. But you got to plan for it. You could retire at 30. You can retire, that's too young, but you can retire at 50. Like, for real. I have been in retirement. I've been in retirement since whenever, okay? I work, then, I'm an entrepreneur. But I've never put a time where I'm gonna work on this job. That was always like a thought of mine, but I'm so unemployable. I don't last with companies 2 Christmases. That's my tagline. I can't survive in corporate America for 2 Christmases. But anyway, let's get back. All right, Gloria, focus. All right, so you're gonna purge. You're gonna start selling everything, seriously everything, and people want to hold on to their house. But remember, your goal is to live a better life, a freer life. And yes, you've been in that house 30 years or whatever the case is. Ask your children if they want that house. Now, if you have land and like this is a family compound, I get it. And you really don't have a mortgage on the house and you can afford to maintain that home after you leave, okay, don't give it up. But if you have a house with a heavy mortgage and you know that with you being in another country on and off, and that house depends on you to pay that note every month, sell it. Sell the house. Because a lot of times the kids don't want it anyway. I had a house in Petersburg, a big, gorgeous house, and my mortgage was like $1,000. And I asked the kids, well, should I keep the house? Should I sell the house? And the kids were totally uninterested on going back. So I sold the house. Because homes come with a whole lot of maintenance. You want to have a freer life. A freer, more carefree life. Okay. Next thing is, because I don't want to keep you, I'm almost at 28 minutes. Okay. So the next thing is, function on the basics. Sell everything. Get a bank account. Okay. Get a bank account, a separate bank account, and designate the money that you sold your stuff and put it in there. Don't mix it with act like it don't even exist. Sell your stuff, put it in that account. Then what I want you to do to make it, because we can go on a treadmill, but if we don't, like if we're losing weight, if we don't see that end goal, we're going to fall off. So another thing I would like you to do, number 6, is to give yourself a timeline and a goal. Not just saying, oh, I want to move such and such place. Put a starting and an end date. So you say, you know what? I want to move to such and such, or I'm going to go to such and such. I'm going to go visit such and such in 6 months. Set the time for 6 months. And then set up a vision board. Don't sleep on them vision boards. Don't sleep on those vision boards. Start setting yourself up a vision board, and not the cutesy ones on the board, because that's limiting yourself. Be bold. In your bedroom, start putting it on your wall. Start putting pictures on your wall and stuff like that. So when you get up in the morning, it's a reminder of the different things. Put it, if you have an office, make one of the walls a vision board. So that will, really seep in and inspire you. Okay. So you want to do a vision board and start on your walk. Okay. And just put everything up there, and that will help you with your journey. Okay. You set a time goal if you want to do 6 months, if you want to do 12 months, if you want to do 18 months. And don't say, well, when I. No, don't do that, because that's going to get you stuck. That's going to get you stuck. So you open a bank account, put that money to the side, do the vision board, watch the YouTube. But this is a big thing. And people want to be comfortable. People don't want to do any extra. They want the extra, but they don't want to do any extra. You got to get yourself another job on top of. And you got enough hours in the day to do a hustle, to get yourself another job to do. And if y'all need any ideas, because I'm telling you, I got about 6 jobs. Anything that comes through, okay, I'll book it. And it's all I book it. So I'm in control. Don't look to try to get hired anywhere. No, that's not what that's not what we're doing. You want to be a 1099 or independent contractor, and you booking your stuff. So you have freedom on the weekends or whatsoever. And that money there, just that money, you put it to the side. Watch how much you have in 6 months. Watch what you have in 12 months. When I started this journey in 2023, this is 2024. And after those babies got killed in Uvalde, that's when I said, I can't do this place no more. Because before I was just traveling, I said, no, I have to get a place for me in my retirement, but mostly, more importantly, to start generational wealth and to have an option for my family, to have a family home, because the other folks do it. So I'm going to do it. So my grandkids, when they go to boarding school or whatever, oh, do you want to spend the summer at my grandma's house or at our house? We have a house in Kent. That's what I want my grandkids to say. So you start it now whatsoever. And I saved $16,000 from May to December. I saved and I could have saved more, but I was spending little. And that was just getting a second job and not touching that money. Making sure that money went into my Fidelity account, that I really can't touch it, because Fidelity is not a bank. And just let that money grow. 6 months, $20,000. And you can live on that. And this is not touching whatever retirement or extra you have. And this is done within a year. So again, I gave you all the tips, and I hope that helps you out. Check me out, Africa Awaits, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye. This is G.